Good evening. How everyone doing today? My name is Irma J. I'm here to give you a word on today. We're gonna talk about unknown faith. You have to have a faith to be on your path. Because Jesus and God deal with your faith. So an unknown faith is something you believe on. But you can't see it. You know, you will trust God in the mix of your storm. And I know I'm in the storm, so I know it can be hard to do, but we have to trust God in the mix of our stuff. You know, you will have you will have to have an unknown faith, believing, not knowing how He gonna fix it. And that's something hard. You can't see it, but you have to believe. You have to believe God. Don't worry about how He gonna fix it. That's the main thing we be worrying about. I don't know how God gonna fix it. We just have to know that He will fix it. Now He will provide. And so I'm in my installation, and He has been my sanctuary in my storm. So we'll keep you. You have to keep your faith all through the storm, and until it comes to pass. Now I am in a walking example of faith. A walking example of faith. Don't know how God is going to fix it, but believe in God, and I'm still holding on. So you continue on doing your commandments, and you continue on trusting God. So we will look at Ruth's situation. Now Ruth had had her husband taken away. She didn't know how she was going to make it. She clinged to her mother-in-law. So we're going to look at Ruth when she lost her husband, but she has faith, knowing that her life she didn't know how her life was gonna turn out, but she had to have faith to keep going. She didn't stop. She clinged on to her mother-in-law and see what her mother-in-law was gonna do. Excuse me. But she wanted to hold on and not go home. Saying Naomi had said to her, two daughter-in-law, go back, each of you, to your own house. And so her mother-in-law now lost two sons and a husband. So imagine how she feel. So she going back to her hometown. So she told the two daughter-in-law, y'all go ahead on back home to your own house, to your own mother. Because I'm not going to have no more children, no more sons to give to you. And so it may seem like Naomi rejection her daughter-in-law, but she expressing her love that God is punishing her. She think God is punishing her in her circumstances, but she want God to show kindness to Ruth and her sister. So but she done lost her husband, then she done lost her two sons. She think God punishing her, because everything starts tumbling down. Because see, once the devil get busy, you're going to have everything tumbling down in front of you and around you, like Joe did. So she think it's a punishment, but she want God to show kindness on the two girls, allow them to go home and protect them, So the sisters kissed her mother-in-law, and one of the sisters left, but Ruth stood behind. But Ruth replied, "Don't urge me to leave you, and turn back. So where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Where your people will be my people, and your God is my God." Now she told her sister-in-law, "Wherever you go, I'm going." She said, "Don't make me go home." Because she said, "I'm not going nowhere." Her life is empty right now. She ain't had no use of going home. She have an unknown faith, that she going to follow her mother no matter what happened. Now Ruth know her and her mother-in-law lost their husband, but she know if she leave, her mother-in-law alone, Ruth will be stepping out on faith. Now she know she lost her husband and her two sons. Now she hated the fact to leave her mother-in-law, because her mother-in-law lost her husband and two sons. You know, so she hated to see her be alone. You know, so Ruth faces a similar decision when her husband died. Now her mother-in-law Naomi had decided to return back to Bethlehem. You know, Ruth, however, chose to follow her mother-in-law to the land of Judah. Now she ain't never been to the land, you know, but Ruth, but Naomi going back to her hometown. You know, so Ruth journeyed to the promised land where she found no hope. She had no hope. She had no husband, you know, and she didn't know what else to do but cling to her mother, you know. And so now Ruth, not only she have faith, you know, but now she have hope that she can have a new life, you know. So as at first she had no hope, you know. She was just, she didn't know what to do, but she knows she had to cling to her mother. She felt like she had to take care of her mother. Her mother lost everything, you know. And so now she feel like she have a new life. You know, she can begin a new life. You know, she have faith. She don't know, you know, that she will have a new life again. But she moving out on an unknown faith. And now she believes she will have another husband from death to new life. You know, so now she got hope. She have hope. Now she feel like she can follow her mother and start a new life. You know, now some of us experience that and losing someone, and we know it's leaving us emptiness, you know, in our heart. Now we see Naomi blame God for the death of her husband and her two sons. You know, and so by Ruth has faith, she's about to have a new story. You know, Ruth did have a new life and a new story with her faith. God blessed her with a new husband. No, she didn't know what was going to happen when she followed her mother-in-law. You know, so now she have a new life. She have a new husband, and he rich. Now she followed Naomi, not knowing how God was going to fix it. See, that's why we can't worry about how God is going to fix it. You know, God fixed her life back. You know, and Naomi, you know, that's why he had Ruth to follow along. You know, so she could take care of her mother-in-law. You know, she was hopeless. You know, she didn't know how. You know, her life was empty. You know, so then she started feeling that she can have a new life. And God give her a new life. God bless her with a new husband. You know, bless her with a new life again. Now, she and Boaz, who is rich, is a relative of Naomi. You know, Boaz took Ruth and she became his wife. You know, and she have a son. So she got a whole family. You know, she lost her family, but now she have a whole nother family because she clinged to her mother-in-law and had an unknown faith. You know, she worried about how God was gonna fix it. But then as she started following Naomi, you know, she started realizing she can't have a new life. You know, she have a family. God bless her because of her faith. Now our faith promises a new life. Now God knows the plan for our life. You know, now God already have another plan for Ruth life, which are good, and our trials may seem difficult, you know, but may not look like it coming together. You know, just like in my stomach. You know, this I talk about joy. It may not look like you're on your path. It may not look like it coming together. But if you just keep on hanging on in there, keep on holding on, keep on trusting God, keep on having a faith that it will get better. You know, and so we have to have an unknown faith. You know, we cannot see it. You know, we don't know how God gonna fix it. But God will do it. But we have to have faith and believe God who can do the impossible work in our lives. You know, so I have a new phone here. I got to give me new equipment. You know, so I'm going to get back with you with part 2. So I'll get back with you another video.